Hey guys, Daniel here, welcome back to the channel. And today, if you notice, we're on a new bike. So I'll pull over in a wee bit and I'll show you around it and tell you why I bought it. Right guys, so this is the new bike here. It's a 2001 R1150GS in the mandarin yellow colour. I'm generally not keen on the yellow, but I think it actually suits this bike quite well. It's done 64,000 miles, which is just over 100,000 kilometres. It is a UK import, much like myself. So yeah, mileage is pretty good, to be honest. It's a non-ABS model, which is, I don't know, my other ones have been ABS. This one is not. I'm not really for or against it. I said this is my second 1150, and I've also had an 1100, which is essentially the same bike. It's got a few extras. It's got these wee flaps to keep the wind off your feet. I had them on my my last blue one. You can see the paint starting to flake here. It's not really anything major. It's done, like I said, it's a 2001, so it's over 20 years old just now. It's nothing really major. I'm being a UK import as well. It's salt on the roads over there just destroys stuff like that. It's not bad. It's got this bash plate here, and it's got a fender extender which just stops all the mud and crap destroying that front cover there. It's got a GSA front beak on it, which I actually quite like. I think it breaks up the yellow a bit and certainly suits the bike. It's got also a big headlight protector here and an oil cooler guard. Still the stock screen and stock handguards. Stock little engine cover thing, stock exhaust, everything else is pretty much stock. That is my bag there that I run on the main streak, and it's just on a little flat plate at the back there. It did come with the BMW system panniers, which they're okay. They're on with the ignition key. They just mount on here and down here. I will be making a set of pannier racks for this bike. I've got some steel there which I'll cut up and weld together, and hopefully should look okay, and I can mount on my Moscow bags off the DR. It's got heated grips from factory. I think they all come with that. They however do not work. My last one came with Oxford grips that just ran off this original switch, so I probably will do that if the grips are at fault. I did find a blown fuse for the heated grips, and I hope that fixed it, but it didn't, so there's obviously something else going on there. Why did I buy this bike? Well, I bought this bike mainly for... That's my excuse. The main streak's good, but pillion comfort is not the greatest. There's just not that much room on it. This seat here is probably like twice the size of the main streak seat, and even for myself, this seat is massive. So we did that big tour in Christmas last year, January, and Danny found that the main streak, her legs were a bit cramped and she was getting a lot of back pain on the main streak. This should fix it. We did a lot of touring on the old one, and the one back home never had any issues. So yeah, Australia in October this year. Like I said, I was going to take the main streak. So another reason is I want to be able to do some dirt roads in Australia. Now obviously the reason I did sell my last GS over here was because I kept dropping it on dirt roads and off-road, and I wanted something lighter, which is why I got the DR. But I'm not going to do anything crazy, just light shingle roads. Dirt roads will be fine on this bike, and I think that'll open up a whole lot more of Australia than what I was previously going to do. Now I'm still waiting on shipping quotes to see if it is viable to take my own bike. I should have them end of next month, start of July. Depending on that is whether we'll be taking this bike or not, and hopefully we can. The other reason I got this was luggage capacity. Now the main streak has got very little luggage capacity, and there's really not a lot you can do with cruisers to increase that much, or with the main streak specifically. So this one here, I can bolt on my Moscow bags, and I can also put a massive bag on the back here. There's no problem. I can two-up camp out those Moscow bags easily. There's a couple of marks on the tank here, and there is a dent here as well, a couple of wee dents. But overall it's in pretty good nick. It's a lot better condition than the last blue one that I had. you can't compare to that red one I had. It was showroom condition until I crashed it. And tyres are good. Overall it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a good service, and she's ready for Australia, I think. Fuel capacity as well. Main streak is crap. I can do about 200 k's on the main streak out of a tank. I should be able to double that on this, which is another massive factor. Now I did tell Danny when I bought this bike I would sell one other bike, but we'll see what happens there. No promises with that one. It's quite nice having 3 motorcycles in the garage. There's still room for more as well. So yep, that's the new bike, and that's why I bought it. We've done maybe 100 or so k's on it so far, not too much, but it's really good. I'm really pleased with it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time.